Hey guys, this is NerdGasm, and let's play some Batman Arkham Asylum, the Return to Arkham version that was released on PS4 back in, I think, 2016. One of my favorite games of all time. Right here you're going to see my PSN, the Scarecrow 94. Well, if you guys end up, trying to friend me and stuff, I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to friend every single person. I'm not usually someone who plays online very often, so it's not like you're gonna see me on there at all. If anything, you'll know what games I'm playing, what kind of shit I'm into. but anyways, so this is Batman Arkham Asylum. Like I said, the remastered version that was released on PS4, and I'm pretty sure it was 2016 when it came out. One of my favorite games of all time. I can't believe it's been 10 years since this game came out. The original one, back on PS3, Xbox 360. It revolutionized the genre. Superhero games, because up until this point, most of them were movie licensed, so they were horseshit for the most part. And very rarely did they kind of go off that and kind of do their own thing. And most times when they did, it wasn't very good or very lackluster. This game just made a huge impact, sold a fuck ton, made a lot of money, got amazing reviews across the board, and it still holds up today for all intents and purposes. There's an amazing shot right there of the front gates of Arkham Asylum, which we are heading into. This game is inspired by a few comic books and a few styles and everything over the years. Most notably, it's Arkham Asylum, A Serious House on Serious Earth from 1989. I reviewed that comic last year during my Halloween special, Halloweek. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. But this game draws heavily from that. Joker kind of traps Batman in the asylum and in this living hell, and then Batman has to kind of fight his way through it and everything. And there's a lot of disturbing aspects to it as well. Mark Hamill is voicing the Joker right there. Kevin Conroy voices Batman. You even have Arlene Sorkin voicing Harley Quinn. So this game takes a lot from the DC animated universe as well, like the first one that started with Batman the Animated Series and all that jazz. Kind of takes a few beats from it. It's obviously not set in the same universe, but the same continuity. But it just pays a nice homage to some of that stuff too. So Batman here, he's kind of he's not trusting Joker. Joker has let him take him in without much of a fight. I think he attacks either the town hall or the bank or something like that, and then he gives up without a fight, and Batman's kind of like, what the fuck? Some red flags are coming up, so he's going to follow Joker in. See Batman's face here. This is the remaster. He looks very frowny. Some people weren't a big fan of that. They also, I found with this game, a lot of people attacked just how bright it was, more colorful. A lot of the lighter colors in this game, they stand out a lot more than they did in the original. And some people say it affects the whole tone and atmosphere and visuals of this game. I don't really think so. I think this is the definitive way to play Arkham Asylum. Of the two games, Asylum and Arkham City that came out in the remaster, I think this one benefited from the upgrade more so. It looks amazing in my opinion. Arkham City, I'm not saying it was bad, but it didn't really need to be upgraded. Arkham City, the original version, still looks fucking amazing. I have the original copies of both these games in my collection, but I've just decided to play these ones for the reviews because they are the newest and the most, technologically advanced versions of them. So yeah, that's basically it there. Just so you know, too, with these Let's Plays, I intend to do them after I do each game review. There's Aaron Cash right there. You got Penelope Young over here too. She'll come into play later. But yeah, so I intend to do these after I do each game review, and then have the Let's Play come out afterwards, just to kind of a more laid back approach to the game, just me playing it. Anything I want to talk about that I might miss during the scripted reviews that have more to do with, I mean, I guess playing the game itself, kind of interacting as you go with everything. Bunch of thugs screaming to Joker. They're almost revealing what's gonna happen. A lot of foreshadowing is going on in this intro part. Even on the belt right there of Frank Bowles, the security guard beside Batman, he has a alcohol flask on his belt. So that comes into play later too. By the time you guys see this video too, it's probably going to be a few weeks after my review of Arkham Asylum hits. Like I said, my intention is to have the game reviews out first, and then probably the day after start each Let's Play, and until they're done, and then move on to the next game. But because this is the first game review I'm doing back, following like a year ago when I did the Spider-Man game. I don't really know when this is going to be coming out. Probably a few weeks after my review of the game. So, shoot to kill, permissions granted. This is Killer Croc. I just love how the elevator is struggling to lift him up. It's hilarious. It's really struggling. He's a heavy sumbitch. He's got to like duck to get out too. Here, I'll get into a better position. He's a big fella.
What's it doing? I've got your scent, Batman. I will hunt you down. A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. I'll rip you apart, eat your bones.
He's got some problems. I really like the design of Killer Croc in this game. I think he looks very intimidating. They made him humongous. Most of the Killer Crocs I was used to as a kid was the one in Batman the Animated Series, or like some of the earlier comics, his earlier appearances when he was more like humanoid, human-sized. But this one just kind of made him humongous and massive. I don't mind Killer Croc, like his design, but in this game specifically, he's kind of contrived in the story a bit. You only go down to his lair just to get some spores. He doesn't really feel necessary. He just feels kind of tacked on compared to a lot of the other segments in the game, but we'll get to that when we get to it.
You really should learn to keep that fat mouth of yours shut. It'll get you into trouble.
So right there, Frank Bowles, he just got a bit lippy with Joker, and Joker got really scary there for a moment. This game, like its visuals, its atmosphere, very dark, gothic, gritty, adult-oriented, and a lot of the languages too. A few people swear, and there's just some innuendos used, a bunch of different stuff that's not your typical Batman, at least most mainstream forms of Batman. Just joking him. Batman, he ain't letting Joker go anywhere.
What? Don't you trust me?
Our guest has arrived.
I noticed there's some like bloodstains on Joker's suit. I don't know if that was in the original version or not.
So,
might have been.
you killed 3 of my crew and you busted out of
His yellow shirt is definitely brighter. Yellow, orange.
Next time. What say we aim for 100?
Oh, here's Commissioner Gordon. He looks like in this game and in the second game, he has kind of the same design, and then they do a complete character overhaul with him in Arkham Knight. But mind you, they do that with a lot of characters, because it's the next platform, the PS4.
Arkham staff only.
I assure you, if anyone's qualified, it's...
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent...
I know those laser barriers are a lot better looking in this game than they were in the original. They were so boring to look at.
Gotta say, it's good to be back.
You okay?
Joker. What makes Mark Hamill's Joker so good, in my opinion, is that he balances kind of the light and dark sides of the character. He's very playful, very funny, but at the same time can be scary and intimidating. And I think any good Joker needs to have that. Needs to have both those elements.
Joker's loose. Alert the warden.
choking a guy with his handcuffs. The security guard. That guy, I don't... You just see him get kicked. It doesn't... I mean, is he knocked out? Is he dead?
Honey, I'm home.
Come on in.
Just breaking through like a badass.
Welcome to the Madhouse, Batman. I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously.
Here we go. Stuck inside the Madhouse. The hellhole. Here we go. So hopefully I don't get hit too many times as I'm talking. Gotta multitask. This combat system, just like the game itself, revolutionary. Oh, powerbomb. Revolutionary. I mean, a lot of superhero games after this, specifically Spider-Man, tried to kind of copy the combined sense. I love this. But yeah, a lot of superhero games try to copy it because it was so addictive, and it's satisfying as well because there's no like preset combos. You just kind of string any number of Batman's moves together to kind of make your combo as you go, and that's what makes it so fun. The player is in control completely.
We're stuck in here. Joker's in full control of the security gates.
I'll find a way out. Gordon, try and contact the warden. Let him know what's happened. I'll be back.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Bats.
I always found in these games, like Batman will be like, "Oh, I'll be back," and "Oh, I'll come back soon." Like, stay here, stay put. But all these games take place over the span of one night, and it feels like hours go by before Batman returns to some of these people. I know there's one in Arkham City. There's like this nurse in the steel mill, and it feels like you've played for like 6 hours, but it makes it seem that it's only been maybe one. So, all right. So over here is the Riddler's cell. We can't scan it right now, I don't think, because yeah, I can't scan it because we haven't unlocked him yet. He hasn't shown up, but that's where he spends most of his time, I guess. All these fucking teeth. Might as well break him, get some experience. Alright. So yeah, a lot more vibrant colors in this remaster. Blues, reds, yellows.
Everywhere that madman goes, death is sure to follow.
So you're right on Joker's ass right now. Like, he's taking these guys out in these hallways. He got cut off there. I don't know what the fuck he was about to say. Oh, hello! Hiya! Ah, fuck, that was bullshit. Goddamn thing was blocking me. It's not fair. Well, let's fuck up number one. Fun stuff.
Oracle, can you hear me?
There's another guy.
Joker's escaped custody. He's running free in Arkham.
Do you need anything? Is my dad still there?
Commissioner Gordon is safe.
I think I prefer the voice actress for Oracle in Arkham Knight. Not that this one is bad.
Thank God. It's Zaz. He's got Mike. He's strapped in the chair. Zaz has totally lost it.
Wait here.
Victor
Kill Mike
Zaz.
if he sees anyone trying to get close.
He won't see me.
I see anything that looks even a little bit like a bat, and this guard dies. Do you hear me?
Just shocking. Really, really shocking. There he is on the TV. Bastard. Alright. I think there's a lady up here. You can talk to her and she... Oh, it might be a guy. I think. Oh, yeah, right here.
This is disgraceful. How did a patient like Victor get free?
We'll worry about that later, Doctor.
He wants to kill the guard, you know. He needs to kill the guard.
Oh, there's a... Well, there's an update for Spider-Man. Again, I don't know when I'm going to be uploading this this video. Could be a few weeks after the review, so that update will probably be outdated. I am speaking to you from the past into the future. You'd think Zaz could see Batman from there. Ah, the gargoyles. Thank God there were so many of them. The later games didn't, they used more than just gargoyles as the vantage points, though. Boom! He has a back tattoo there, too, that was in later games. They added it in here just to keep with continuity. Not a big fan of this Harley Quinn costume. Kind of like a nurse. They over-sexualize her a bit too much, in my opinion. I think there's more to the character than just, you know, dressing like a, you know. So, you know, in Arkham City, I think they had a better costume that was more in line with the typical Harley Quinn look. This one just, I don't know, it just isn't good to me. They could have did it a lot better. They made her slutty. let's stop beating around the bush here. Just that. Yeah, it's even in Arkham Knight they kind of had a fusion of that design and the one in Arkham City, so it was kind of like an amalgamation. But yeah, not a huge fan of the one in this game.
That's not all he's done. All police feeds are reporting he's placed bombs all over Gotham. Says he'll detonate them if anyone sets foot on Arkham Island. It's being suppressed at the moment, but the story will break any time now.
He's lying. It's just a diversion to keep people away.
How do you know?
I know him.
So Joker's bullshitting. Oh, presumably bullshitting. Most likely bullshitting. to get everybody kind of back at Gotham while Batman's a sitting duck here. The first-person vent movement. This was something I remember a few games kind of taking as well. I think the Amazing Spider-Man games had something like this in them as well. You could see Spider-Man a bit as you crawled. Oh, here's a Riddler trophy. It's the first one right there. So from this point, you're kind of like, the Riddler must be in this game. A question mark. You get his bio. But as of yet, we haven't heard from him or seen him. You don't actually see him in this game. He just it's just his voice. But
Damn it! They're trapped in there.
just closes up on him.
What is that stuff?
Joker toxin. Listen, the room is full of poison gas. Anyone caught in there is dead.
Are you gonna get in there and...
Well, that's being a bit negative, Batman. Try to get in there and save him. No shit. They're gonna be like clutching their throats and.
This isn't a simple escape attempt. The Joker's been planning this.
Again, no shit. You could tell the.
You're gonna be fine.
The signs were right from the get-go. Hiya!
Batman's here. Just hold on a little longer, Steve. I can't. I'm gonna fall.
Don't fall. I'm here. Don't worry.
Batman, the extraction system. Steve was trying to get to the control panel.
Glide down here.
Can't believe he left me here. That
I don't know how the fuck he got up here, but... Alright. Direct shot in the back of the head. It's probably going to cause a concussion. There we go. Let's vent some of this nasty gas out of here. And I heard it. I heard some teeth. This one right there. Any more? Smoke Hamill's laugh too. So many different versions. Some sound funny, make you laugh. Others more scary. The green arrows to follow. He's just toying with us at this point. Oh shit, more guys. Boom. And shaboom. Punch to the dick. Dick punch. Joker face. Nice, I got it. I didn't think I'd get it from here. Well, a lot of the cutscenes look so much better too. There's not as much bluiness to them. They're a lot more clear.
There's no escape, Joker. I will find you. I'm counting on it, just not yet.
And what do we got in here? A deformed whatever the fuck. It's a Joker henchman, but he's got one big arm, one small arm. His spines are sticking out. That's the grossest thing, is that their spines just protrude. All right, just gonna chuck a guy's body. Poor bastard. Here we go. Oh fuck. Oh shit. I fucked that up. I thought I could like quick fire it, but I guess not. I guess not in this game. That time it worked. Alright. So maybe it was just me that first time. Being incompetent. I try to get as many hits as possible, because I think when you get it to a certain multiplier, you get some extra experience, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it past. Yeah, there's 8. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get it past that. Throw. Come on. Oh, you know what? He might be done, I think. Is it? Yeah, he's done. So you don't... This is the first boss, but you don't really... you just gotta wait. Wait it out. I guess his hair just exploded.
Well, note to self, need stronger test subjects. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll give you this one for free. Knock me off, I dare you. End this. Pull the plug. Stop me once and for all.
So I love this part because Batman thinks about it for a sec, but Joker laughs, and he's too predictable, all that type of stuff. Cause yeah, Joker right there, he was basically willing to let Batman knock him off and kill him right there, and yeah, Batman went to do it, but held back because he realized Joker would let him. Joker would let Batman kill. They know each other too well. All right, that's a nasty looking mutant there.
Quick, get in here before more of them come.
Oh, got an upgrade. Wayne Tech upgrade. So we need to get the ×5 multiplier. That is the most useful upgrade in any of the Arkham games. So you can do your special moves quicker. So we'll get the combo throw first, and I think, yeah, the takedown, and then right there is the ×5. Critical combo strikes are pretty good too, because each time you strike, obviously at a critical point, you get ×2. You get an extra combo counter there. Apparently, the combat system in this game was originally going to be like a music-related thing, or at least the game Rocksteady was working on before Arkham City was going to be like a rhythm music-based game, and you were going to kind of hit the buttons as you go and get multipliers and stuff, and I guess they kind of just transferred that into a superhero game, which, you know, on paper probably sounds ridiculous, but it worked out brilliantly. No, he doesn't come in till next game. And we got lots to talk about with Two-Face, because, yeah, that's, you know, one of my favorite Batman villains, one of the most recognizable Batman villains. I think everybody wanted to see a lot with the character in this series, and we kind of didn't, unfortunately. Maybe he'll you know, come to play in a future Arkham game, if there is ever going to be another Arkham game. There's been so many fucking rumors thrown around the past few years, so many videos from YouTubers like, ooh, this is happening, and this is... I don't believe any of it anymore. Until I see an official trailer or an official thing, I'm not gonna believe anything. Even if there's like hints at stuff and all that, just... I think everybody just wants another Batman game so bad. It's been nearly... how long has it been now? Yeah, 2015, so coming up on 5 years since a Batman Arkham game. Are they even making one? I've heard that I guess Warner Brothers Montreal, the ones behind Arkham Origins, might be they had to like restart or something, or one game they were working on was cancelled and now they're working on something else, so who the fuck knows? But it's all just they're grinding through the rumor mill. Who knows what's true, what's false, what's bullshit, what's not. So, like I said, I don't believe any of it until I see official statements, official trailers. At this point, the whole superhero genre, whether it's movies, games, whatever, so many things rely on clickbait nowadays. So I don't believe any of it. Most of it doesn't even come true, anyways. Very rarely is it, you know, what someone says or speculates actually happens. Just hit that guy in the back of the head, and then... Fuck. See, later games as well, you know, you didn't have to wait for them to get up to strike. Like, it would have found a way to keep that combo going, I think. Or at least Arkham Knight does, because you can punch them while they're still on the ground and keep your combo going. Ah, shit. Here's this game's attempt at a detective mode, or like a crime scene type thing. It's just a small little area. You find an item of significance related to a character or whatever. This is the flask that was at the beginning, and then you know, Jesus, I feel like I'm having a seizure. Oh, that hurts my eyes. It just cycles through all the different filters, and then you follow, you know, alcohol traces in the air, or later I think there's blood or tobacco or something. So it's just the same thing over and over again, just with a different color filter on, and it's very lackluster. Later games do a much better job. Oh, let's listen to this phone call. It's it's hilarious. Just take a listen. So there's another example of this game's dark sense of humor.
This darn elevator. Unreliable. How did Joker get... Be quiet.
Shut the fuck up. You didn't say the magic word. Reminds me of Dennis Nedry. I'm glad Harley Quinn has the balls to go up there that fast. I would be shitting my pants. already got a cut on the chest there. I loved how in these games the batsuit would be affected and more damaged as the game progressed. So they destroyed the elevator, assuming Batman can't go up. But, you know, I've got special grappling guns and ropes and gadgets and all that fun stuff, so I don't know how the hell they thought that was going to work. Okay. Oh. Wait, yeah. Fuck. It's right behind me. Dumbass. Shimmy. Shimmy banana. You know, I remember back in I think it was like grade 8. I went to I was at camp, and there the counselors taught us the Thriller dance from obviously Michael Jackson's Thriller video, and I just remember I think one of the counselors was either Australian or from New Zealand. And I just remember when we got to that one move, like where you kind of shuffle to the side, put your arms up, and like smack, she would go, shimmy banana. And yeah, every time I see the word shimmy, I don't know why, but it reminds me of that, and it makes me laugh. Just the way she said it. Not insulting people from those countries at all, but just the way she said it. It helps us remember the technique to the dance, which I could not do now. And I don't even think it was fully accurate. I think they just watched the video, and then, you know, it wasn't like passed down from Michael Jackson or anything. It was just for kids to do it at a goddamn summer camp. So it was just for shits and giggles. So climbing up this elevator shaft. Oh, here's one of the environmental analysis to decipher cryptic. These are deciphered messages. You know, you find them all throughout the game, and kind of goes into the backstory of the asylum, into the he's here, into the backstory of the asylum, into the story of Amadeus Arkham, the guy who started it all, and his descent into madness, and then kind of his what's the word I'm looking for here? Descent into madness, but he also it's how he goes from being sane to crazy as well, because he was a doctor himself, a psychiatrist, and then he became crazy after his family was murdered, so by one of his patients. And it's a story that is kind of adapted in the recordings in this game, in those deciphered messages. That was featured in Arkham Asylum, A Serious House on Serious Earth. One of the best aspects of the story was the Journal of Amadeus Arkham. So you kind of can listen to it in this game, or this game's version of it, and then just murdered in cold blood. Craziness. But yeah, this game has the recorded version of it, and then you find out that the reincarnated Amadeus Arkham is Quincy Sharp, the warden of the asylum.
I know. I'll calibrate the cowl's vision mode to
Calibrate the cowl. That is a term used several times in this series, and man, is it satisfying to hear Kevin Conroy say that for some reason. Calibrate the cowl. Just rolls off the tongue. Oh man, this music is, whoa! I didn't remember this. It's like kind of fast paced techno, a little bit. Oh shit! I fucked that up. Bam. I think is in these games, I'm pretty sure the music kind of reflects, you know, once you take out an entire room. I think that's how you know it's the last guy. I could be wrong though. It's been a while since I've played these games. He's just grabbing him. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. Shh. It's got this. I don't know if that mohawk is like hair or if it's like protrusions out of his skull.
I suppose I'd better warn my boys you're on the way. Hey, maybe I won't. It'll be a nice surprise.
So see, sometimes Joker's kind of responsible for his own defeat, because he's all he cares about is the joke there. You know, it's funny. Don't tell his guys that Batman's coming. Just watch them from the cameras get their ass handed to them. But he's just letting Batman progress even further.
Like a bat. I know. Crazy. Stop him before he gets someone hurt. Really, it's for his own good.
Nice taste of Batman's pit. Sweaty armpit. One more guy there. Let's take him out from above with the inverted takedown. Unless oh shit. Fuck, it's an upgrade. I forgot. It's an upgrade in this game. We'll just sneak. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh god. Fuck. Stay back. Shoot. Stay back. Jeez, that fuck up number 2 or 3. I have lost count at this point. That was a disaster. I almost died too. Again, I thought the inverted takedown was. I'm used to just being able to do that from the get-go. I forgot that it was an upgrade in this game. Oh well. Take some Velcro to that guy's torso. Shh.
Then keep your eyes open. Now move. We got all bases covered. We're good. I know we're good.
Are you sure? Okay, so how will we take these guys out?
Don't worry, boys. You can do it. He doesn't stand a chance.
In this game, the Predator gets a little bit repetitive, just because you don't have as many moves at your disposal as later games. You don't have as many gadgets at your disposal, so you're kind of taking guys out the same few ways every time. Even the environment itself, like later on, you'll have like bombs planted on the gargoyles, which prevents you from using them. So you have to stay, on the ground. But apart from that, like there's no floor mines or anything. There's no detective vision scramblers or guys that like hack into your shit or medics like in Arkham Knight. None of that stuff. So this is the bare bones. But again, it was the first game, so I can't really complain too much. It's unfair to judge it off that. This game still kicks ass, so I'm not complaining. Come on, fucker! I just want to do this. There we go. Gotta be cool. That took longer than I thought it would. Okay. Another upgrade. So this time, we'll do the combo strikes. Batman just hiya, like a karate chop to or a punch uppercut. So Riddler question mark. You got to line up, but I can't fucking scan it yet. I'm pretty sure it's just up here though, where Riddler makes himself known. The Enigma Meister. I don't mind that that Riddler was just a voice in this game. It didn't bother me too much. So another kind of eerie, creepy, dark element right there is just his very gruesome looking death there. Very jarring. I wasn't expecting something that dark when I first played this game. I was like, fuck. Kind of made me sit back a bit and go, Jesus.
Superior. My genius has allowed me to easily hack into your primitive communications.
I love that laugh.
You complete a series of amusingly taxing challenges, and, well, you'll see. Ready for your first one? Good. But be careful. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait.
So the thing with Riddler in these games is that all of his riddles, some of them aren't even fucking riddles. I don't even think that is a riddle. It's a pun. You know, I don't think that's a legit riddle. Could be wrong. You know, I'm not a riddle master. I don't know the exact definition of one, but it just seems some of these are a bit forced. They're like I said, more punny than riddles, I think. You know, I remember, you know, the Frank Gorshin stuff. Like, let's do this question mark over here. But the Frank Gorshin stuff, like, you know, what's the difference between, you know, an elephant and a flea? An elephant can have fleas, but a flea can't have elephants. Like, it's kind of like wordplay. Another great one I love is, which is easier to spell? Tweedledee or Tweedledum? Tweedledee because it's spelled with more E's. Get it? E's? Those are from the amazing Riddler song. Go check it out on YouTube if you can. Frank Gorshin's on a talk show. I think it's with Dean Martin, and he does a whole dance number with these girls and says a few funny riddles like that. But to me, those are riddles. They're more like wordplay and everything. And like I said, some of these in this game, they're just puns, just to get an Easter egg thrown in there. And the guy who voices Riddler in these games, Wally Wingert, he was told to make him sound like a game show host, but obviously a bit crazier. And I think he pulls it off really well. His Riddler voice is great. One of my favorite Riddlers outside of comics, definitely, hands down. Oh, that guy's dead there. His buddy's comforting him as best he can, because, you know, after all, he is dead. You don't know jack about Gotham? Tune in to find out. So every time you enter a room now, it's gonna like pop up with a riddle in the vicinity you can solve. Some of them you need to come back though, because you need certain gadgets to get. So right there, Jack Ryder. Okay. Alright, so we are coming up to 40 minutes here. I'm going to be ending this video here. If you enjoyed it, stay tuned to watch more Batman Arkham Asylum and more superhero games in the future. Hit the subscribe button if you want to support the channel, and hit the bell icon to be notified of all future content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.